Learning styles, a neuromyth. First things first, what is a neuromyth? A neuromyth is a theory about the brain that has been disproven, but in many cases is still widely believed to be true. One of these neuromyths is the theory of learning styles. This theory states there are 4 types of ways which people learn best. These are visual, auditory, read/write, and kinesthetic. Collectively, they are called VARK. The theory states that visual learners need to see images to access new information. Auditory learners supposedly learn best when they are listening or speaking about new information. People who prefer reading and writing learn best that way. A kinesthetic learner is said to learn best by actively doing what they are being taught. They learn by doing. The theory claims that by modifying students' curriculum to suit their learning styles helps them learn better and will increase their academic confidence. Where did this theory come from? In 1987, a man by the name of Neil Fleming conducted an experiment. Throughout 9,000 different classes, he noticed that only some teachers were able to reach each and every one of their students. This prompted his theory of there being different types of learners. It is important to note that he was not the first to suggest that different people have different learning styles, and has been an idea that people have been thinking about as early as the 1950s and 60s. What made Neil Fleming's theory stand out is that he created the VARK questionnaire to determine someone's learning style. It is not very clear as for how the concept spread, but it did. Surveys show that in the United States and other industrialized countries around the world, that 80 to 95% of people believe in this neuromyth. Some theories suggest the spread might have had to do something with the self-esteem movement in the late 80s and early 90s. Regardless, the theory of learning styles was eventually disproven. The theory of learning styles has been disproven in multiple studies, most notably in a paper published in 2009. Another one of these studies went about disproving the theory by testing several large groups of students to see how well they could remember things. Students who preferred learning visual thought they would remember pictures better, and those who preferred learning verbally thought they'd remember words better, but those preferences had no correlation to which they actually remembered better later on. All the learning style meant, in this case, was that the subjects liked words or pictures better, not that words or pictures worked better for their memories. Although the myth of learning styles are founded on the research of Neil Fleming's, even he was still wary of the validity of them. One of Fleming's papers reads, "VARK tells you about how you like to communicate. It tells you nothing about the quality of that communication." Accommodating for someone's learning style might actually be doing more harm than good. Learning styles foster a fixed mindset as opposed to a growth mindset. There is quite a difference between the way someone prefers to learn and the way that actually leads to an effective learning experience. What can you do? Don't limit yourself by thinking you can only learn one way. You can do anything you put your mind to. Thank you for watching.